Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 24 of Full Grown Gaming's Super Mario 64 Let's Play. And it's been about a week and a half or so, I'd say, since the last episode. And me and Joe's here.
I am here, and we're finally making our return after a wild spring break.
Oh yeah, it was wild. It was absolutely, well, Joe might have done something, but it was uneventful for me.
I made some money at the beaches.
Oh my.
That's a story I can tell.
Why don't you go ahead and tell that story while I run the wrong way to Jolly Rogers Bay.
We're going for the 100 coin star in Jolly Rogers Bay, by the way. And there's a little here. I've got a couple. See, now the stories are kicking in. Here's the first story right here. Last time we were gonna do this star, we were gonna do it when I was here last time, and that would have been what, 3 episodes in one day or 2?
That would have been 2. Yeah.
2. All right. But what happened? And even Kyle had hiccups while we were recording. So every other word was "let's go," and it made the episode unique. Yeah, but my mom got here or something like that.
No,
right?
Yeah, that's
my mom got here and it had to go, so we had to cut the episode short. And that is that's like the never release episode. So I don't know, maybe if he can conjure up the audio.
It's gone.
All right.
Oh, what's going on?
There you go. So that's that story. And my spring break story is I went out to the beaches over here with my cousin for spring break, and out of nowhere they had a bunch of like competitions going on and everything I didn't even know about. And I went in there and I threw down the gauntlet, and I made like $65-70 doing relay races. There was a sandcastle thing I had to do, and I put like a moat around my sandcastle, and it won the hearts of millions, and all that.
Oh man!
Oh, well, do a long jump.
Yeah, long jump, unless I ground pound.
Oh god, it's a signature feature, as you guys know.
You put a motor on your
I put a boater on.
Oh my god!
That will be for the final episode of this Let's Play.
Yep.
There, we'll leave the suspense a little bit for you guys.
They probably don't even know what we're talking about.
No,
the word
you don't.
is boat, and we will reveal the meaning of this very derogatory, full-grown term.
Offensive word. Yes, it's the equivalent of every bad word you can think of.
Yep.
But we will reveal more details at a later date.
And hopefully I can remember where all these coins are, because there's only like 104 or something like that.
They're all down in that cave. You gotta hit it below the eel.
Oh, the eel.
Still to this day. Another story. Well, here we go. See, they pop out.
It's like a web, like we said last episode.
Yeah, it's like a web. Another story. I'm scared of the eel. But what else am I scared of? Here's trivia for them full-grown fans out there.
I don't even remember.
The Shining Bear.
Oh my.
And yesterday I was on YouTube and I came across the Beatles' I Am the Walrus music video. And for anybody who's seen that, they're dressed like these animal suits, and one of them looks exactly, as he gets damaged, exactly like that bear. And I just like jumped out of my seat, and I had a little seizure on the floor, and I was hugging Rosie.
Oh, Rosie. Alright, that's a perfect segue into Joe's dog, Rosie. There was a comment on a YouTube video, I think Conquer episode 3. And Joe, do you remember the name? I'm sorry, I don't remember.
I think it was Shadex Locks.
Yeah, 101 or something.
Shadex Locks.
Shout out to you, real quick.
Shout out to you from me. I saw your comment on episode 3, and you said you wanted to see my dog. Well, I will give you.
Who knows?
I don't know why, but I will give you the best description I can. And the one word I can think of right now is lumpy.
Oh my, yeah.
This dog is lumpy. She has a lump on her back. She's got a lump on her side. She's getting a lump on her other side, I think. And she's a beagle. And at around the age of 3 or 4, she got hit by a car in the street, and
it knocked a few screws loose.
And
what
it
sounds
knocked.
like.
She's like permanently. It looks like she's permanently stuck at that age. Like it was a little time capsule for her, so it's kind of sad. She's 12 now. She still acts like she did on that one day. And screaming and barking and whining and all that. But yeah, she's alright. I have another dog called Chachi. She's
perfectly 100 star. I missed 2 red coins, by the way. That's why I don't have. Alright,
nice. 100, 100. Alright. So
101.
There you go. But yeah, my favorite dog is Chachi. She's a little Pekingese. But yeah, Rosie has her tail sewed on backwards from that accident, by the way.
Oh,
when she's happy, she wails. When
she wails, yeah. She literally does wail.
When she's happy, she wails and she waves her tag downwards. her tail. Oh my.
This is that kind. Okay.
Into another story.
Yeah,
Have you guys ever heard of Rick Astley?
I feel like I should play that song right here, but
maybe I can get it up and running on my phone if you'd like.
If you want to, go ahead. But I'm sure everybody knows what the Rick Roll song is.
You guys know how it goes.
You want to Give you a
I
rendition
can
of
give.
it?
I don't even. It goes.
Yeah, that one. Anyway, Rick rolling. So for some reason, me and Joe were talking about Rick rolls on the mic last night. We were playing. I was playing BioShock, and he was playing
Alan
Wake. And what were we talking about?
We were talking about Rick rolls.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We will just relate this to April somehow. There's a foreshadow for you guys.
We can't do that to them.
Well,
Alright, so whatever.
Here we go.
We were talking about the Rick roll song, and he was like, Rick Astley, I can't believe everyone thinks his name is Rick. And I'm like...
not one of my prouder moments.
I'm like, Joe, his name is Rick.
I meant to say his name is Rick Roll, but...
People actually apparently think his name is Rick Roll because of the meme or whatever.
But it turned out bad. It really sounded... like I cut my 360 mic for a couple minutes and face palmed and my forehead was permanently red all night.
And you're probably thinking, why are we telling you this? Every night after about 10 o'clock, if we're playing online, Joe goes fully legendary and just like he loses his mind. Just like
this is how it goes. 9 o'clock, I'm alright. When it gets towards 10, I start to slip a little. And when it gets towards 11, forget it. I'm gone.
It was about 11 o'clock last night when he said that.
Yeah, I'm done.
Failed.
Like I start dropping the Walmarts left and right. That's enough.
First, before that, there was a really bad thing that happened after 10 o'clock a couple of nights ago. I forgot. Man, I really wish I could remember. It was a really big fail.
Let's see if I'm trying to...
well, one I can remember is one time we were studying for biology. And
oh, no. Alright, well, here's the Joe's Greatest Hits. That's what we're going to call this
Joe's
episode.
Greatest Hits. But first, let me explain this. If you hold Z right here and just crouch, this fire won't get you.
Oh,
by the way. That's a lot easier than trying to jump to that platform and jump back on the carpet.
There you go. For all you guys playing along with Kyle, there's a tip from Full Grown Gaming for you.
Let's see, what am I going to do here?
Don't get slapped off the side. Alright.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get the red coins since they're all conveniently placed in this little area right here. Oh!
Well, first we don't want to lose your head there. That's what I did to my head, by the way, last night when I said that stupid Rick comment. Oh my.
First, I'm going to get the pink bomb guy up here. That was clean, right?
Yeah, that was pretty clean. Alright, here we go.
Alright, so what were we talking about just a second ago?
Socking him in the face.
I can't talk to him.
Talking about fails. Greatest hits, my greatest hits.
I'm going to go ahead and let you explain the binary fission fail.
Alright, now we may sound nerdy here, but we are IB students, so we have to study from time to time. And we were studying or not, but we're studying this time. But anyways, we were going over biology. They're called assessment statements for anybody interested in IB lingo, which I know you're not. But anyways, they're called assessment statements. And there was a part where it was about binary fission. Alright.
The fail is coming back. Alright, there's a process in bacteria. They divide by a process called binary fission. And I was like, in one of the assessment statements, it state that bacteria divide through binary fission. So we go through the assessment statements before the test, and I'm like, Joe, how do bacteria divide? Binary fusion? No, Joe. Binary fission. So immediately after, I'm like, Joe, how do bacteria divide? He's
binary diffusion.
Oh yeah, binary diffusion.
This is ridiculous.
Binary diffusion? I'm like, no, Joe. Binary fission. And it just went.
Oh
it
my!
was bad.
Yeah, I was throwing in everything. Like anything that started with F. Binary fish.
Binary Facebook, like
Facebook.
Face beans.
Yeah. Oh, that's another thing we call Facebook.
Yeah, we don't call Facebook by its proper
face
name.
beans.
One of these days, not right now, because we got to save that for a later episode. We got to talk about the social networking and our views. I don't think we talked about.
Oh man, we may lose some fans on this, but. We will not
You'll have to hear us out on that one. We'll let you know when that episode comes out. But, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and do Cruiser Cross on the Rainbow here.
Surprisingly, he always told me this was his, most difficult level, but he's going through pretty quick, dang.
Yeah, pretty quick.
On your A game.
Yeah, I'm on my A game.
You are, dang.
But, my plan, I don't know if I said this, but I'm gonna finish all the stars in this episode, except for the 100 coin star. Oh, hit Z.
There we go. They really
Fire
plugging that move there.
Because it saved my butt a couple times.
Alright. Let's see.
Okay, now, Halo Reach story.
It's the big one right here, everybody. Get ready.
Yep.
Alright,
I'll just go ahead and explain it. I was at my cousin's house. Shout out to you, because actually I don't even know if you watch these videos. If you do, shout out to you. He's a really big Halo Reach fan, and I used to be a huge Halo fan until Halo Reach came out. And because
the
Halo
dark
3,
ages, yeah.
like I said, I used to play Halo 3 all the time, and Joe can vouch for that.
Yeah, he can take you down 20, what, I don't even know.
But anyway, I got Halo Reach, I thought it was a letdown, and then I got Black Ops, and I'm like, this is even worse! So I'm like, I kind of want Halo Reach back. But anyway, I went to my cousin's house this past weekend, or during spring break, actually. Don't you better not
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
But, oh, I swear, no, okay.
Alright.
He had 2 copies of Halo Reach, and I'm like really? You couldn't give me one? But anyway, one copy apparently was scratched beyond, like, playability, and he never tried to get it resurfaced or whatever. He just bought a full new copy.
Man, it's Princely for you guys who watched my last Conquer episode.
Oh, did you talk about Princely?
Yeah, I gave a definition of Princely.
Oh, okay, well, yeah, he's kind of Princely. But he let me have the scratched copy. I'm like, thanks. And I'm like, but anyway, it doesn't read the disc. My 360 won't read it because it's scratched beyond belief. It's one of those round scratches that comes from like moving the Xbox.
Yeah, you move your Xbox from what, horizontal to
Horizontal.
Alright, it is not even past 9, and I'm coming up with Joe words already. Alright, horizontal to vertical position.
Or I think, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I convinced Joe, horizontal. I convinced Joe to let me, or to bring over Halo Reach today to install to my hard drive. I'm like, maybe I can install it to my hard drive. Oh, come on.
Let him get the star. Thank you.
Maybe I can install the disc, like your working disc, to my hard drive, and I can, you know, use the scratch disc just for like ownership, you know, like how it checks if you actually have the disc in there.
Yeah.
So we tried that today. I installed it before this commentary, and I tried to load it up, and it made this huge, like, screeching
it's
sound.
It's like clicking at you and like.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's bad.
Like, I was like, get down! I thought it was like
I thought it was gonna explode and like shrapnel was gonna come at us and everything. It could hit the head of the disk drive and all that.
But eventually it started loading up. It did the, like, I don't know if you've heard of anti-dot. It's the, it's that, what's the loading screen, that's what it's called. Forget it. Anyway, it's the computer interface thing. If you've played the game, you'll know.
Alright.
Anyway, it's like, disk cannot be read or something. Please insert a valid 360 disk or something. Or I don't know what it was, but it didn't work.
Yeah,
so
all hope was almost lost.
Almost lost. But I almost said this is a big but.
Oh. Well, we're not talking about Mullen here.
Let me take a sip of water real quick.
Big butts. You mean you can't beat her? She's a queen.
Oh,
jeez, that would have been desperate. Alright.
A sip of water almost cost me my life here.
Right.
Anyway, I was like, this has got to work. There's no reason it should even try to load from the disk. It's on the hard drive. So, and by the way, we'll talk about the hard drive in a second.
Oh man, it brought me back to the days of the Great Depression, fasting and everything else.
But anyway, I opened the disk tray. I tried to load Halo Reach from my hard drive without the tray in, and I knew it wouldn't work. I knew it would ask me for the disk. So I tried that. And I put the disc in after it asked me.
Well, then you're playing close now.
But I loaded it and it worked. And I played a Griffball match, got slapped because I haven't played the game in like 6 years. Oh my. Well.
Okay, let's see what we can do here.
Oh!
Yeah, alright, that's fine. Okay.
Alright, you gotta make at least one mistake per episode.
Yeah, I mean, it's tradition here.
But long story short, long story short, the Halo Reach copy works. And I'm glad
all was saved there.
All was not lost. Yeah. I wouldn't say all was saved.
Forget it. All was not lost. Okay.
Because if all was saved, I've had a perfect copy. Just forget it.
Alright, we'll leave
Getting semantics here.
Okay.
But anyway, about my hard drive, it's a classic 20 gig Halo.
One of the original Halo branded hard drive. It has the Chief on there, and it's got a little cap as a helmet on the
Arbiter in it.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, it's one of the 20 gigs that only gives you like 14 available gigs because they went cheap. It does not take that much space for formatting, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but if you take a flash drive and fully format it, it'll still take a couple of... Oh, dang.
You slapped him in the face.
Yep, let's do this quick this time.
There you go. Okay. Oh, come on. Alright, nice.
Oh, I gotta do it again.
Oh, you're gonna... Okay. Yeah, you lost it.
Maybe not, maybe not. Come up.
Oh, it's not lost!
No! What's that over there?
Is this a... Star?
No, it's not a star. It's probably college.
Daylight. Okay.
All right. Well, let's do it again.
Oh, well, don't get blown off the world. Okay.
Oh, I wonder this goes. This is probably here just in case you get stuck.
Let's see.
But if you format a flash drive, it doesn't let you have all the space you know. Like if it's a 4 gig flash drive, it'll give you like 3.8 gigs or something because it has to use some space for formatting.
Has to be configured, right?
Yeah. But the Xbox hard drive takes a 20 gig hard drive and puts it down to a 14. I'm like, that's almost half. That's almost half. So to even install the Halo Reach disc,
which is a 6.6 gigabyte install.
Which, how is that bigger than Fallout New Vegas? I don't know. Because Fallout New Vegas is a much bigger game.
God of War apparently is even bigger than that.
God of War 1 for the PS2 is like 8 gigs. Like,
I don't know what's going on. Developer antics, anybody?
But anyway, we had to clear out, or I had to clear out stuff I didn't want from my hard drive just to be able to install it. So I had to clear out all my DLC that I didn't play, and it was just
like, it was. Oh my god, it's like eviction.
Yeah, eviction.
Alright, that's literally, we're getting evicted from the hard drive. Oh
my!
Well, at least you didn't lose everything.
Oh, it's right there. Can it? Oh!
Wow, well, that's called luck.
Hopefully those.
Gentlemen.
Oh, the platform's not back yet.
How are you? Well, at least you're not dying, right? At least you can keep going.
But is there any more stories we can talk about?
Let's see. We hit. I'm trying to think. I'm not really sure. I don't think so. Anything else? I talked about Spring Break already.
Yep.
Let's see.
Oh,
I know what. I know what to talk about. Kyle's recently been starting his Dragon Ball Z collection.
Alright, well, Dragon Ball Z, as you all should probably know, was the best show ever.
I'm telling you, man. You guys who watch Toonami and Cartoon Network and stuff.
Why'd they get rid of Toonami?
Because they needed to make room for what? Gerald McBoing Boing and all that.
What is Gerald McBoing?
All those little kid shows. That's why.
I've never heard of Gerald McBoing Boing, but
if
it took place
little cousins.
If it took the place of Toonami, must be beast.
I'm telling you, man. They threw out DBZ. They threw out Gundam. Everything.
Gundam.
Yeah, man. That means Gerald McBoing Boing. I think the Barney and Friends made a comeback.
Oh, Barney and Friends on Cartoon Network.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's
Stutter-Step.
Oh,
yeah.
Dang! That is literally a standard feature.
That's
oh my
awesome.
god. That was an ultimate Stutter-Step.
Even if this video gets cut for whatever reason, and if something beast happens,
forget it. We're keeping it. Oh my. This will be a lost episode. We'll upload it again later, so I don't even know. That was amazing.
But, let's see. How do I get out of here? Like, do I just have to ride this thing to the top?
I'm not a big... I don't really know about this level that much, so...
I wonder if I crouch if this will work.
What?
Forget it.
I have nothing to say, okay.
But anyway, DBZ collection. I decided, you know what, I'm tired of not being able to see these things. Because I used to love that show, and I still do. I know you guys are probably like, it's not a real anime, it's not hardcore. Like some people.
Yeah, some people we know, but it's a good show.
It really is. So anyway, I started the Dragon Ball Z movie collection, which will slowly proceed into the season, box sets and stuff like that.
1 to 9, isn't it? Or 1 to 8?
I think it's 1 to 9, yeah.
Yeah, 1 to 9.
But I've also got to get the GT and the original Dragon Ball.
We're gonna go for a drop here, roller coaster. That's the slowest roller coaster I've ever seen.
Speaking of roller coasters,
are you kidding? What are you, fire resistant? Oh my god.
We got to talk about the fair.
The fair?
The fair. Did we finish up DBZ? Alright, long story short, I bought a couple episodes and I got it.
Nice, okay.
Anyway, I got a couple of movies. I got the Brawley movies, except for number 2, because that's impossible to find these days. But yeah, that's enough of that. Now we got to talk about the fair. Next Friday, we get a day off of school.
Oh man, the fair. Where to begin with this ghetto abomination? Oh man.
It's not pretty.
It is. All I've got to say is they've got rides from like the 50s, and they like spark and like they can electrocute you. They're all metal, so you bang your head around constantly. I think the goal of the ride is to give you a concussion, so you don't remember how horrible the experience
that was awesome right there.
Jeez.
Not fire resistant, but apparently there's what's the zipper that
I've
never actually been.
The zipper,
from what I've heard,
they've got the fireball. They've got the old school swings where the chains are about rusted to the point where you're gonna fall off of it. They've got turkey legs. They've got wet, dripping funnel cake.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
With powder, white powder. I'm using air quotes with that because God knows that. It looks like they've sprinkled Comet on the freaking things.
They've sprinkled what?
Comet, for any of you guys who know that.
You mean this cleaner stuff?
Yep, that's what it looks like. They sprinkled that on there. The whole purpose is to make you forget the experience. If it kills you, so be it.
I guess that's what they're after. But for this last star, And this is going to be another behemoth episode, by the way, because we really want to get this done in under maybe like 20, 30, 20... Up, screensaver!
That's another
All
standard right there.
The screensaver comes up every 15 minutes.
We're finishing Rainbow Ride this episode.
Yeah, rest assured, no other episode will probably be this long. I mean, it shouldn't be. But, yep, the park, or not the park, I keep saying the park, the fair... is not anything to get worked up about in our area.
No, it's ridiculous. Ugh.
And for some reason, the dirtiness of the fair made me remember Pussinellas.
I was gonna save this for my Conquer.
Well, too late. I didn't know.
Right, I will talk a little about Pussinellas right now.
They're probably like, Pussinellas? What is that?
What's that? Pussinellas is this Italian restaurant.
Yes!
Oh, man. And they serve the greasiest, yellowest from the grease food you've ever seen. My friend works there. He washes Beans washes the dishes there. And he says it's literally to the point where white dishes are yellow because it's permanently stained from grease. And apparently,
I don't doubt it.
The owner of the place has some type of special like sauce he keeps in a bottle, and he sprinkles it all over his food.
It's not sauce; it's called grease.
Yeah, it's like it's thick. That's all I know.
Just let me interrupt the story to explain this. You have to open this with that pink bomb I talked to you before, and you got to aim this thing and hit that little pole thing over there. Yeah. And you gotta aim it, like right about here.
Oh, nice circle there. Alright.
And I have to warn you, this thing will throw you off the edge, so be careful. If this thing throws me off the edge, I'm gonna be so...
Yeah, let's start. Hurry.
Come on. Jump.
Yes! Oh, man, he didn't even try.
No, he didn't even
Get
try.
out of here.
But that's enough of that. That's what all the stars we went for that episode?
We completed what we set out to do. I'm telling you.
So that's 106. I've completed every star except for the 100 coin stars, and there are 4 castle secret stars left.
We'll wrap it up on this, I'm guessing. I smell another gauntlet coming up.
I hope not.
It involves 100 coin stars.
If there are any more gauntlets, there will only be 1 or 2 more, maybe. I don't know if you guys like these really long episodes, but hey, I can upload videos longer than 15 minutes. Might as well make use of it.
Yeah, for real, alright.
So, enough rambling. I don't know if we didn't finish any stories you want to hear the end of. Because we started a bunch of stories. It feels like we didn't...
The web, man. Yeah. The web.
If you want to hear any the end of any stories you might not have finished, just leave a comment or something. Otherwise, thank you for watching episode 24 of Fulgrim Gaming Super Mario 64 Let's Play. And I will see you in episode 25.
Alright, see you guys.